Hi there, so today we're going to be finishing off our thermal blinds for the Volvo. Now, in one of the previous episodes we actually used an old sleeping bag and some insulated foil, the bubble wrap foil from B&Q to make our thermal blinds, but the filling obviously was coming out at the edges where we trimmed it, so we had to find a way of actually making that good. So this is our thermal blind, and you can see we just stapled it to keep all the stuffing in. So what we're going to do before we put this fabric tape around the outside, we're just going to stuff some of this foam back inside, and that will give us an easier task then when we're actually going to be finishing it. And then we're going to be using some of this, so we'll get that on there now. Okay, so it's really that simple. So I've just bonded the fabric tape onto the sleeping bag. It's adhered really well, and then I've just done it halfway, so you'll see when I flip it over, that's what's left. And we're just going to fold this now in place. Now if you don't do it too tight, you get a nice feathered edge which will fill any gaps that you've got in the window as well. And the nice thing about this stuff is it's very easy to handle, so you can actually trim it if you wish, but it sticks very well. So I'll just trim that bit off when I'm done. So I haven't got one I made earlier, so I'll quickly do one now and I'll show you how it's going to look. So this is one of the second row door thermal blinds, and to be fair, it's worth mentioning that practice makes perfect, because this is the fourth one I've done, and actually I'm getting better each time. So if you want to have a really neat finish, that's probably worth giving it a go, a few different attempts, and then just getting the hang of everything. One thing I meant to mention as well is the tape width we used was 50mm, and that was basically just because we used the duct tape before, which is 50mm, and it worked really well. It was the right sort of width. You could go a bit wider if you can find it, but this is adequate, and I think that looks really smart, and for the price it's ideal. So we're going to get it in and see how it looks. So we've edged our thermal blinds and we've got them in place. They're a good fit, and what we've been looking at, what I've been trying to sort out, is a good way, a nice simple way to get them to pin and stay onto the doors. Now what I've come up with is I've got some of this elasticated shock cord, and it's just used to gently hold them against the glass, and obviously when you open the door they're not going to blow away, they're going to stay in place. The only negative side to this idea is I've had to sort of drill through into the door with these little screw eyes. It's not the end of the world, and the door shuts and everything fine, but it'd be quite nice if I could find a better way of doing that. I mean, sometimes it's quite easy to over-engineer these ideas, and I did try just actually having a piece of elastic around the whole door, like that actually goes on the outside, but I just like to keep it all internal so it doesn't get wet, and it looks a bit neater. So this is the concept so far. I think it's going to be a lot easier in the back, because obviously the back window, right at the very back in the load space, those windows don't open, so I can trim those easily enough. But it'd just be nice to have it so that, you know, you can still open the doors and get in and out with the blinds in place. But pretty happy with this design, and it's just simple. You know, that's what this whole build's all about. And I know a lot of you are thinking maybe this looks like a bit of a Top Gear special, and you know, it is. But at the end of the day, you know, I haven't got the money to spend on a brand new or even a used motorhome, so I'm going to give this a go. And once we've got it all finished and we've got the annex on the back, it should have quite a good living space. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm pleased the way it's gone so far. So hope you've enjoyed it up to now. Come back and have a look, and we're going to be finishing off a few things. Certainly we're going to be plumbing in the gas hob in the back, getting the water all sorted, and I guess soon we're going to be taking it for a test trip.